Hey, what's up? Justin here, and what I wanted to talk about today is you get what you give. So I believe that the time and effort that you put into something is the amount of reward that you'll get back. And even if you don't see those rewards straight away, if you can just have faith that you're improving by 0.1% and you can just enjoy putting effort in just for the sake of putting effort in, then eventually those rewards will come. So what's a reward? Let's say, for example, positive emotions, feeling good and grateful and present to the moment, or maybe people liking you and respecting you or having experiences that last as memories. Anything like that is going to come when you put time and effort into something, whether it's work, relationships, or a skill. So in regards to putting effort into something, it's like you're not just putting effort in and you're wasting your energy just tugging at something, because you're getting better on some level. It's like when I'm reading, it might not seem like the information is sort of sinking in, but if I just have faith and maybe I'm just like in my head, I'm like, that's so cool, I'm getting smarter. Like I'm reading, I'm getting smarter. Then eventually those things might come up when you need them or when you least expect it, just as life goes on, I guess. So when you're maybe like starting, it's going to be the hardest. Like if you start swimming, you might be flailing around in the water a little bit and you're going to be spending a lot of energy to not even get that far. But if you put in that effort and you get a tiny little bit better each time, when your technique gets better, you're going to be swimming further distances and you're going to be spending less energy. And then on top of that, you also get the confidence that you can achieve anything that you set your mind to. You get better focusing abilities. You can focus for long periods of time, and you just feel like more accomplished and more confident in general. And on top of that, it's like when you put effort into something, and you can just enjoy putting effort into for the sake of it, it's like eventually you start feeling like, I deserve to be happy, or like I deserve to have cool friends, or I deserve to eat well and dress well and whatever it is, because you know in your heart that you've put effort and energy into something and you've gone out and done it. And if you can enjoy the process for the sake of the process, you're not above tiny little menial tasks, or you're not too interesting of a person to have like a job that you don't like. And if you just try and make things better in general, then eventually you'll get those rewards and you'll feel more confident and deserving of your situation. So doing this is pretty hard. It's like people might take your kindness or your efforts or your energy for granted, or your servant attitude for granted. It's a lot about service and trying to serve the art form, or what can you bring to your workplace, or what can you bring to like a relationship, and having a servant mindset. And even though like you might have negative thoughts and emotions at home, or you might be like cold and calculated, that's completely fine. But if you try and have a positive attitude and serve an art form or whatever it is, then eventually when those rewards come, then it's going to be like you're grateful and appreciative when they come, because you know that you put the effort in. And I know it's like, be positive, like, I get it, like, wow, that's a big deal. But like, in my experience, it's like that's how you get what you want. And if it was easy, everyone would do it and everyone would be super successful, because, everyone would be positive all the time. But that's just not how it is. And at home, you can be cold and calculated or have negative thoughts about people. But if you're, applying yourself, you're going out and doing something, you might as well try and be positive and put some effort into it. And that's how you're going to get those selfish rewards. So even if the motivation might be petty or selfish, like, I'll feel good if I give money to charity. It's like, if you do it, it's like, who cares what the motivation is? The fact that you're doing something like that is like, it's probably going to help you anyway. You're serving, you're not worried about the outcome of anything, and you're just like not being negative, but you're not being too overly optimistic either. And you don't have an ego about anything that you're doing. You're not above doing little tasks, or you're not above the process. And if you can hit that sweet spot and then just go forward and improve yourself by 0.1% and just be like, oh, this is so cool, I'm getting smarter, or I'm getting stronger, or whatever it is, it's just going to pay off in the long run. And you're going to be really grateful when you accomplish your goals. So I hope you guys get some sort of value from this video, and I'll catch you guys next time.